Hello Virgo and welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia and I'll be your tarot card reader for this video. And welcome to the first ever video of the channel. Really happy to see you here. Thank you for joining me and welcome to the tarot space, Zen Den, that is Esotera Tarot. I'll be doing monthly check-ins and readings for each sign, and also be doing weekly check-ins and energy checks for the weekend. So if this reading resonates with you today, please like and subscribe so you don't miss the latest videos. And if you're interested in any of my other services, there'll be links in the description box below. Right, Virgo, so let's see what's going on for you this June. Right, so I'm just going to switch to my second cam, the hand cam, so you can see what it is that I'm pulling out. And you can also see me, so we can have a chat as we go along. See, I like this format when I watch videos, so you can see the reader and the card. So it's a format we'll be sticking to throughout the channel, but I'm sure other things will change as the channel grows. And I really hope that you will join me on that journey. So let's see for Virgo for June. Also, cross watchers are welcome here, and also all readings are set with the intention for your sun, moon and rising sign. So do check my other videos out for those placements as well. Let's see what the universe has in store for Virgo in June. Okay, 3 more shuffles. Oh, I think we're done. I think Spirit must come out straight to the point today with Virgo. Show them all in frame. Sorry. I'm still getting used to all this setup for YouTube. Been a fun learning experience though. Okay, let's make sure we're all in. We're all in. We're all tucked in nicely. Okay, right, Virgo. Let's see what we're going on. Oh, the moon. Oh, starting off mysterious this June, are we, Virgo? Death. Oh. And the 3 of Pentacles. Wow. 2 major arcana in the first row. Starting off strong. No wonder Spirit flew out there, had something to say to you. But it's something that we're working on, that you're working on. Sorry if I accidentally switched to we. I'm a Virgo. So that being said, when I do Virgo readings, it doesn't always resonate with me because, you know, we're all different. We're all going through different things, and I guess that's for every reader, whichever zodiac they belong to. So that being said, do take into account this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. But anyway, let's crack on with the message. Right, so dealing with the subconscious here, this is a change on a subconscious level, on a deep level, deep emotional level. This is probably stuff that you've been hanging on to for years, if not decades. Then some of you it might be a lot less. It might be a new, something that's developed just over the course of the past couple of months that you've been hanging on to that needs to change. But we see work in the immediate future, other energies coming in to help you along with that. By energies, it could be people, it could be things, it could even be spirit guides. But let's see what's lurking just underneath. Maybe we'll get some more answers there. Oh, the 9 of Wands. Someone running around in the dark. The Star. And the 7 of Swords. Right. I'm getting strategy here in the future. I think you're aware of what's going on here with you in June. Because whatever's going on at the top here, in the hidden energy, it's been moving around fast. And with the 9 of Wands, at least me personally, I always get this image of like a roundabout like energy when I am here, because see, when the moon's out, it's dark. The 9 of Wands, sure, he's got like a torch or whatever, but he doesn't know where he's going if he can't see. And I think that's probably where you've been at for a little while. Knowing things need to change, knowing you need to move in a certain direction, but you don't know where. The path is not illuminated, it is still very much in the dark. But thankfully, and Don't usually say this, but thankfully we have the Death card, and that's there in your present. There's a change, a transformation going from this. And the Star has come out to light the path. At least that's the intention of the Death card. I don't know whether or not the Star has emerged to light your path. Some people it probably has, some people just waiting for it to emerge, but we're kind of in the middle of the great revealing here, in the middle of a revealing. But the strategy, so it's not all in your head, it's not all in your emotions. So the Three of Pentacles, there's a practicality to this transformation. So whatever's going on the inside is affecting your outside environment. Alright, let's delve a little bit deeper. Oh, the Four of Wands. Justice. And the Seven of Wands. Do you know what? A lot of signs are getting the Seven of Wands in tune. Kind of a bit of a defensive month for everybody out there, but you know, we've all been through a lot, so it's understandable. So this is to do with a commitment, or possibly even a sense of stability. Kind of makes sense actually, because the Knight Wands is feeling very unstable in this position. I'm sure it's coming from a place of stability or desire for stability, but knowing that there's a star out there that you need to go for, the Knight of Wands, via you, Virgo, but running around in the dark, not quite knowing which direction to go in. And I don't usually read diagonals, but I'm being drawn to how these three correlate actually, because you've got the Moon, you've got the Star. Both of these are nighttime energies. So there's a lot of darkness and murkiness here, lit up by the Knight of Wands, which is basically your will to get to this star, right? But then we've got the Seven of Wands here, there's a block. Something, the star is there, but something stopping you from seeing it. But Lady Justice is here. So I think things are going to remain dark until energies balance out. And I think this is not something that's entirely within your control. Oh, sorry, my dog is here. I don't know if you saw her. Her name is Charlie. Sometimes she likes to come in and listen to the readings with us. So there's a block here, but the block is you can't really see where it is you're going. But there's a strategy to go find that. Right, let's clarify. Oh, I'm using an old deck. Right, so I clarify with the Egyptian Nouveau deck. So it's slightly smaller than the Rider-Waite, and I call it my bit of drama queen deck because this is one that spills all the tea. We get to the bottom of this. So let's see what's going on, Virgo. What's going on? What are you hiding? They're very mysterious in tune. I like it. Right, the moon. What's going on? Oh, that one wanted to come out, didn't quite, but let's see. Okay, here we go. We've got the Five of Wands. Oh yeah. You see that roundabout energy I was telling you about? That's very much Five of Wands energy. We've got, the Four of Cups in reverse and not being able to see. What did I just say? What did I just say? It's reversed. There's something out there. He knows it's out there. But he's not paying attention to it. But the fact it's reversed, I think with the Four of Cups is actually a good thing. It means that, see, reversals are either on their way up to being up. That's sometimes how I read them. So the situation is still the same. But again, it's this block, which I think is something to do with the Seven of Wands. And we've got the Four of Swords rest, yeah. Well, it kind of makes sense. If you don't know where you're going, you're not going to... You should really kind of stop running around. I think you've been running around for a while, trying to figure out what is going on. But it's something that you cannot see. It seems to be something right under your nose as well. Because them swords are like right over his face. Just like in the traditional four of swords. The swords are over his face like this. He's got one underneath him as well. So these energies are, there's a supporting universal energy here that's pushing you in a direction. But where you're going, Virgo, I don't know. I'm not sure you entirely know either. Ooh. To clarify the Death card, we've got reverse Four of Wands. Yes, makes sense. So if you're coming from a place that you thought was stable, your stability upside down. Four of Wands there. You've had a shake-up, Virgo. You're in the dark. You're probably not really understanding what the point to it all is. Right, oh, that's too many cards, sorry. Right, the three of Pentacles I'm particularly interested in, because I feel like this is help. I feel like this is help on the way. I think this is a cavalry coming in. Let's hope, let's see. Okay. Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. Well, whoever it is, are coming in slow. But then again, yeah, see, there's progress being made here. We've gone from 3 to 4 to a knight via self-love here. The answer's within yourself. But sure, I feel there's other energies that are going to support you in this. You know, friends, family, lovers, pets, people, plants, things. But at the end of the day, this is all about you. You finding something within yourself to light the way. Oh, we did not finish clarifying the death card, did we? I wonder, do you know what? There are no accidents here on Esotera Tarot. It means something. That meant we needed to see the three to make sense of the death card. Let's have faith that's the case. Let's have a look. I want 2 more for the death card, please. Oh, no, that's too many. Spirit, too many. There we go. Oh, okay. There's Spirit's way of saying, yes, that was correct. We've got the Ace of Swords here, mental clarity, knowing the right way to go, will be revealed slowly in the dark. Strength, yeah, strength to persevere. Oh, whatever you're going through, Virgo, is taking all your might, all your gusto. You're doing it. You're doing it. Things that you thought they were not as they seem. Just get in my head. Things are not as they seem for you at the moment in June, Virgo. Right, let's get to this Knight of Wands to see where he's going. Maybe the Knight of Wands can let us know what he's heading for. If he doesn't know either, it's the Eight of Swords. Sorry, I don't mean to make light of a situation. I mean, these things are difficult. They really are. But you're being guided by intuition. You're just kind of going towards what feels good at the moment, hoping that will shake things up and something will happen, right? Surely the wheel has to turn in your favour at work. Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're just moving towards what makes you feel good. Using intuition. It's almost like you're in a dark wood and the only source of light you have is currently a compass. And you're just following the arrow. You don't know if the arrow is going to lead into a bush, into a river, down a ravine. You're hoping the arrow will lead you to the path. At least that's what the Knight's doing. That's what you have been doing. And to be honest, it's not a bad strategy from the looks of it here. Let's clarify the star. Let's see if we can find that destination for you today, Virgo. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Yeah, that's almost like a torch, isn't it? The World and the Knight of Swords. Ending. I can't pick these up. The ending is hiding from me. The ending. We've got ending. Are you recovering from some kind of death process? Or you're recovering from an ending. You're seeking out the end of the end, if that makes sense. I think this is your own emotional. You're looking for your own emotional equilibrium after a process of great change. When you reach emotional equilibrium, when you're emotionally stable, then I think the path will become very, very clear to you. But let's go to the Seven of Swords, please. Seven of Swords. Oh, the Hierophant. Yes. Whatever's happening happened was, unfortunately, it feels like an unfortunate situation, possibly with another energy, was supposed to happen for some reason. It looks like you've just been knocked off course. Not knocked, change of direction. Some of you have been knocked off course, some of you have been pushed off course, some of you have just been nudged a tiny little tweak. Wherever you were was leading you to somewhere you weren't supposed to end up. For better or worse, but I'm leaning more towards would have been worse. And Three of Cups, yeah, I'm thinking there's other energies involved here, especially around this energy of making deliberate change. This is you learning your lessons in the future. This is what's coming in. So we have other energies here. This is either about finding a healthy balance within yourself or a healthy balance with another energy. So those of you who are attached to somebody, something in your foundation was shaken. Maybe something was uncovered, a great truth, because we've got the Ace of Swords here, and now you've got to reevaluate the whole thing, and you just feel like you're fumbling around in the dark, and nothing's working. You two are just not meeting eye to eye, just not on the same page, or you feel differently about them somehow. For those of you who are single, this is maybe disappointments in the past from previous partners where you thought it was stable, and now you're running around not really knowing what stability is, because whatever happened down here, what you thought was going to be true love, or I mean, it could be a job even, but what you thought was true was not. Now you are wondering why, or what else do I need to do to ensure my stability? I thought we were all set. And then you're going to have new people coming in that are going to kind of make you question that, because you've still got residue from this past disappointment that happened over here. But over here in the immediate future, we do have the connections coming in to equal out that scale. To be honest, I see you being the one to make the offer, actually. But it may be, I mean, some of you, if you've been through an unstable, unhealthy relationships in the past, you're going to have your walls up. So this person could come into you first, and then you're the one who's like, okay, I will allow myself to accept this energy, because I now feel I've, reached a level of emotional stability within myself. But you're not there yet. You're not there yet. Close. I can't find the Four of Wands. Let's make sure we can see everyone on the screen. Yeah. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this was a lovely place you were at before in the past, Virgo. Self-care here, abundance. What happened? Karma happened. The universe and energies happened. But that's the thing about life, Virgo. Like things, even the good times don't stay still, unfortunately. But it also means neither do the bad times. And we've got, the Six of Pentacles. So there was a balance in here. So the Six of Pentacles is very complementary to the Four of Wands. That's pretty much stability if I had never seen it before. But something happened because Wheel of Fortune is here. And then just kind of like threw you suddenly. So you're down here with other people or another person or another thing, and then suddenly you're finding yourself having to work very hard to maintain this stability. So it didn't last very long. And then all of a sudden, and you didn't really know where you were going. So you're just kind of running around in the dark there. You have this lovely Queen of Wands energy with you, lots of Wands energy. I feel like the Queen of Wands in this context maybe feels like an older female. Someone in your life. I think there's someone or some people in your life that have been trying to say, look, this isn't right. You need to get yourself out of the situation. And you were like, yeah, I know, but how? And then it went completely dark in the moon. You were like, what? So this is when it's, fighting, discontentment, ignoring each other, or just letting it sit, resting on it, not actually saying what you want, not saying the thing that needs to be said, right? It seems like a very subconscious process though. Okay, let's clarify justice. See how we can balance out them scales again for you, Virgo. Justice, this is in the present position. What does justice have to say? Okay. Well, we've got the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, whatever was going on in the past was not serving you, Virgo, about serving you. We've got the Page of Pentacles, and we've got the Magician. Yeah, this is a need for change. It's just like, something's got to change here. Whatever going on in the past, it was kind of a bit of an illusion. And it only got more confusing as time went on. I mean, usually when things are in the right energy, so they could start off as a mystery. Let's just use people as an example. Everyone starts off as a mystery because you don't know that person. You see them on the other side of the bar, you just think they look nice, but you don't know anything about them. Then the mystery unveils itself over time, and you get to know that person, you become familiar with them, and then eventually, all of a sudden 20 years has gone by, and you couldn't imagine your life without them. You know, every detail of them. But in this instance, it seems someone presented themselves to you up front, got to know you very quickly, or a situation seemed very crystal clear to you. But then over time, as time progressed, they then got more and more mysterious. That's when you know things aren't right. Went the wrong way. Went the wrong way, Virgo, but don't worry, love, it happens. It happens to all of us. Sometimes we do that, we go the wrong way. But it's all right. Doesn't mean that the path is still there and it's waiting for you. Whether or not that person's coming along with you, we don't know. I mean, with death, you're in the middle of a massive change. So it's requiring a lot of strength from you, a lot of clarity. A lot of things are being unveiled, or it's taking you a lot of mental energy to get through this as well. And your foundation is shaken. So I'd say whoever this was in the past, you are at least energetically moving away from them at this time. I don't think you can help but not move away from them, because there's only so much only so much running around in the dark a person can do. I think this would be a good time to clarify the 7 of Wands. Right, let me just move everyone over here a little bit. Can we please budge up in the house? We need answers from the 7 of Wands, please. Okay. I think we should be able to fit everyone on there now. Okay. Right, 7 of Wands. What have we got for Virgo? 7 of Wands. The 3 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. Yeah. So you're moving away from this energy in the past, because it seems that energy is just closing down, whether that be physically, that is in they're literally leaving, or they're actually emotionally closing down, and they're leaving you in the dark. But as they are closing down, what this person doesn't realise is that your energy is actually opening up to something else. Or something else coming towards you, or you need to cross this threshold, really. And there's other people to help you with this transition. You're not on your own. I look at this 3 of Wands. I think this is just comes across the 7. Sorry, going back to the 7 of Wands. It's normally defensive, but in this context, I'm getting tiredness. I think he's tired. I think you're tired, Virgo. Of either defending your relationship from other people, or defending yourself on this person, and it's just causing you heartbreak. Eventually, I think it's just enough's enough. I'm going out to seek something better for me, which then kickstarts this process again. There are other energies out here. it gets so much more positive almost immediately after. I mean, under this, under this Seven of Swords, so this could be deceit, deception, strategy. From this perspective here, it looks like something is going to come in that is not what it seems. It's a lesson. We've got the Lovers here, Three of Cups. Something is not as it seems, Virgo. In a good way. Because the cards get more and more positive. There are more and more energies around you. Something you're going to worth hanging on to. And something that provides you with a lot of self-love. A tangible offer of something real. Because over here in the past, there's been all kind of illusions and smoke. We've got more Pentacle and Cups energy in your future. In the past, it's very dramatic, Virgo, very dramatic. Yeah, Justice is here, don't worry. Giving you a steady offer of something. The Magician is here. This is something that you're manifesting, has been manifesting for a while. But in order to get to your manifestation, in order to get to people and things that match your frequency, you've got to cross a hurdle around this star, around the darkness. You've got to clear the mental fog. I feel where you are, Virgo, mental fog. There's an ending. I think, oh, I can't grab the cards today, Virgo. What's going on? Although I think with the Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords, I think it's you that initiates this ending, not the other energy. I think the other energy, I think, would happily just keep you in a cycle. I mean, I don't know what they're getting out of it, but something. It's you. It's your transformation. It's you breaking a cycle. I mean, look, in the World card in this Art Nouveau deck, it's literally cracking open an egg. The ending, so the World card is an egg being cracked open. That's a rebirth. That's an ending of the structure of the egg itself, and the birth of something new emerging from that egg. And then if we look at the energies running across, that's exactly what is going on into this looking quite abundant future by the looks of it. I mean, look. The Queen's here, the Knight's here, you've got friends here, lovers, teachers. But this is going to be hard. It's not going to be easy, Virgo. It's not easy to walk away from something, especially when you're over here investing in it. And it seemed like you invested a lot in this. Your energy shows up fair. But, I mean, have you noticed, I do especially like this Wheel of Fortune, because everyone loves to see the Wheel of Fortune, myself included. Have you noticed this lovely, what do you call them, sphinx? She's got a little sword. Almost like she's tucking it away. Like, yeah, it looks good, but is it? Is it, Virgo? Right. This person's had you in a bind for a while. But you're working your way out of it. You work your way out of it. You gave everything you could. You showed up correctly. But yeah, the mystery escalates with this one. I don't know what their problem is. But you're coming out of it, but you're at a period in between. So you're not yet here. So this has gone. Thank God. This has gone. Or at least you've come to some clarity over it, even if the person hasn't gone from your energy or from your physical environment. You are now here, you are now in the in-between, Virgo. This yet has not arrived, but it's on its way, I promise. You just got to crack that egg open. Manifest what it wants. Sorry, what you want. Use your strength to reach your heart frequency with the Queen of Cups. Then it will pull in all of this energy. But while this is still hanging around, or while you might be hanging on to this, you're creating this block. You've got heartbreak. Inevitably, these energies that are painful now, but these energies are actually what is going to push you the Three of Wands to the Eight of Cups. Walk away. Blind faith that there's something better beyond. According to this reading, there certainly is. I'm sorry if some of these cards have been sitting behind me this whole time. Okay, right, Virgo. Let's pull some universal advice on this. What a June for you, Virgo. What a June. So for today, and probably most of my readings actually, because I absolutely love this deck. This is my OG deck, my Into the Wild Wildwood Tarot. I use this mostly for clarifying, because it has real deep ancestral wisdom in it, and it is based on the Rider-Waite, but with some differences. That's very interesting. I find this actually cuts very much through to the core of many of the Rider-Waite tarot cards. Has a bit more of a distinct meaning to them, so I like using them as universal. But anyway, sorry, I'm digressing. Right, Virgo, what advice does the universe have for you? We've got the Nine of Stones in reverse. Yeah, that's usually the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Stones is reversed, so this is you're unsteady at the minute. Oh, but you got the Queen of Arrows energy around you. That's the Queen of Swords. Oh, okay. And the Pole Star. Literally what we just said, isn't it? It's literally the whole reading and a mini version of this entire reading. So we've got the Nine of Stones in reverse. Traditionally the Nine of Pentacles. And apologies if I've been calling this the Eight of Pentacles at any point. I keep doing that today, but anyway. So you've got the Nine of Pentacles here, which was your starting point. You were feeling fabulous until this energy came along. And now you're upside down, you don't know what to do. That's very much the Nine of Wands in reverse is like having the resources available to you, but for some reason, you can't find them. And by resources, I don't mean like physical objects, although they might be physical objects. The energetic resource. It's like, here it is out on the table. Choose where you want to go, and you just can't. Because you're depleted. You have become depleted by this energy, this situation. Suck the life out of you, Virgo. Queen of Arrows, Swan. And I like how like the kings and queens, the court cards are animals in the Wildwood, which I think is an interesting spin on it. Now we all know the Queen of Swords. She has a internal clarity about a situation. And when you reach that point, Virgo, things will change for you. You will be, the pole star is going to light up. The pole star is the star card, which has pretty much been the center of this entire reading, literally. That's your advice. You've got to reach emotional equilibrium. You've got to clear your head on a situation that's currently surrounding you that is making you feel unsteady and depleting your resources. Once you've got mental clarity around it, then you will know the path forward. Now, the path forward is different for everybody. This is a collective reading. But if you know, I mean, you won't notice, because those of you that are unfamiliar with the Fool, with this deck, the Fool is actually in the pole star card. You can see it there. That is, it will come in future readings, Virgo, if you come back. But that is the Fool. What the Fool wears in the Wildwood Tarot. It's a new journey. It's a new path. I think you're shedding an old person, place, or thing that is taking your resources away from you, your energy, your light. You are having a big revelation about it. You are acting on that revelation with the Queen. You're finding your way through the dark, my lovelies. Don't worry, this is not going to last forever. This too shall pass. That was weird. Did you notice the Strength card threw me shuffling the spout, moved down into the supportive position as well. Universe saying, we got you from your head to your toes, Virgo, you're going to be just fine. Right, okay, I'll leave that June reading there for you. If this resonated with you, please check out the further details of my services below. below. I have personal readings. I'll also be doing weekly check-ins and energy check-ins for the weekend. So do hit like and subscribe. It really helps the channel to grow. And thank you so much for coming to see me and spending time with me here in the Zen Den over here at Esotera Tarot. And I wish you the most wonderful June, Virgo. Keep your head up, keep going straight forward. You've absolutely got this, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.